This video is sponsored by Tales from the Red Dragon Inn, the award-winning tactical cooperative board game made for you and your adventuring party to live out all your dungeon skirmish fantasies. Take on the role of one of the beloved characters from the Red Dragon Inn series as they embark on their day jobs, exploring dungeons, slaying monsters, and gathering up loot. The story-driven campaign comes with 6 unique heroes, 14 fully illustrated maps, custom dice, and dozens of enemies to make your campaign the adventure of a lifetime. Play with up to 3 friends, or light some candles, put on a little Enya, and tackle the dungeons by yourself in the transformative solo mode. Wait a minute, that's not Enya. Head on over to slugfestgames.com/tales to begin your adventure today. Hey. Hey. Hey there, Internet. This is Adventurers Nigh. This is Season 3, The Liar, the Witch, and the War-Torn. And I am here with Casey Wosu.
Hi, I play Sigmar Iceblood, who is holding back his rage.
Jesse Galena.
Hey, I play Grinderbin, who is counting away their life as continuing to spend time with these horrible people.
Yahtzee Croshaw.
And I play Mortimer Rafflesworth Everwin Smythe, who is trying to put on his most innocent face as he mouths "be cool" over and over and over again.
And Amy Campbell.
Hi, I play Dabarella Yeatster, who feels like a beautiful little princess.
And looks like a beautiful little princess. Last time on Adventure is Nigh. So many flashbacks within flashbacks, but eventually you got all the information for the heist and made your way to Castle Sasha. There you met Prince Cheseric III, everyone's favorite character, and of course revealed all of your new fancy outfits.
Yeah, we're the best looking people here.
Yeah.
By far.
By
By
no
far.
contest.
So we're going to get this episode started as soon as I thank Dice Envy, our official and exclusive dice sponsor for Season 3 of Adventurers Night. Here we are. We are at the dinner before the ball. Stuff is about to happen, and what happens is Egalier Frostbone shows up with Domino Fantastic, bound and gagged, holding the Jade Homunculus, saying, as a gift to the humans, the Aasimar folk present to you your stolen treasure and the thief who took it, and starts walking towards the queen. You know, Egalier is giving, nods to all of...
Sigmar is staring daggers at her.
Dabarella's in shock.
And she sees that and gives you a very polite bow and a smile unfazed by anything because it's Egalier.
God, I thought this was bad enough already.
Mortimer just returns the look going, "Oh, you."
Little twinkle in the eye for you, Mortimer.
Some days we fuck each other, other days we fuck with each other. That's our thing.
They're going to make their way right up to about here, in which Egalier stops and says, Your Highness, Queen Beyonce, all respect to you and your moonlight ball. As my letter clearly stated to you, this is our gift to humans. And Beyonce in kind is like, we thank the Aasimar people, and we thank you, Egalier Frostbones. Please join us for dinner. Guards, take this man away and take the Jade Homunculus to the gem room. Thank you.
Where are they taking him? Like what direction is he going?
Yeah.
What direction does the Jade Homunculus go?
The Jade Homunculus is both the Jade Homunculus and Domino are leaving. Like, let's say there are doors like right here by these two guards. Mm-hmm. There are big doors here. They are these guards are going to take them out these doors.
Sigmar leans over to the guy on his right and whispers kind of intently, Where's the bathroom?
And the guy just looks at you and goes, the door's behind us.
Shit.
So the bathroom,
on the opposite side.
The bathroom is on the opposite side. So the guards take Domino and the Jade through these doors.
Shit. Sigmar's look like he knows Mortimer told him to be cool, and I want to say, I might have to roll for this, but I want to say he's piecing a little bit together. Why did he tell me to be cool about this before it happened?
Remembering that Casey got like a mid-tier kind of role when he was watching them converse.
Like, your role watching them converse earlier, you were definitely convinced that they were just planning on hooking up earlier, if I remember correctly. I'll allow an insight check here. Let's see what you get.
No, it's a 3.
It's a 3.
Well, hold on, I have a pretty high insight actually. 7, 10.
3 plus 7 is 10. For a 10 is a very basic roll. There's a lot going through your head right now. Egalier is here, Domino, fantastic. You know that you all stole the Jade Homunculus. Mortimer saying be cool is just general Mortimer stuff as far as Sigmar is concerned, where like, yeah, you already said be cool. Shut up. I'm trying to figure it out. So Egalier sits down next to Grinderbin. And takes her place, starts talking to someone. Oh, hello. Oh, yes, hello.
Lovely to see you again,
Lovely
Angela.
to see you. What a lovely.
Sigmar still
Hearing them
staring
talk
at
back and forth, just like Grinderbin absolutely hates this.
Yes.
This is coming from a person who's like, I might not be alive in a few months. Like that's the end of my life cycle, and like this is like a chunk of their life that having to put up with this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is eternity.
So what are you going to do about it?
Oh my gosh. I think like probably nervous habit is now playing with food to like start making something that looks kind of like artisan tools, like just like do this and you gotta get this, like just something to distract.
All right.
all right, Sigmar's gonna get up, walk over and ask this gentleman, is
Yeah.
this seat taken?
No, go ahead. You can sit here.
So now he's staring at Eglair in the face. Something you want to tell us?
Sigmar, you look. I'm so glad Ro brought you that outfit. You look lovely. A little overdressed for dinner, but you look lovely.
You don't.
You're such a child when it comes to Egalier. I love it so much. Oh, Sigmar,
What do you think you're doing?
I am offering a gift to Queen Beyonce on the eve of her Moonlight Ball. What a wonderful way to foster good relations during such a tumultuous time. War is springing up in Angandari, and allies are tricky to
where?
come by. Have you not heard? You have heard.
heard.
Just kidding.
Well, you have heard, but have you not heard all over Pimpernel and in the fauna folk territory? The flora and fauna folk are decimating cities. They've moved into chaos over there, and so making sure that we bolster our allegiances where we can is very important.
Well, I hope the Asmar are choosing their allies wisely. And for an instant, just drop all flirtatious and put on a extremely serious, almost warning face.
I believe we are choosing wisely, unless anyone can convince me otherwise.
Got any plans after the banquet, Egalier?
Oh, you. I suppose we could take a stroll in the courtyard if you would like.
That we have so much to catch up on.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Mortimer.
Sigmar takes a fork and stabs the cheese in the middle of the table in front of him. Like it makes like a loud clang sound, so people will like try to say, like, "Get over here."
Oh, yeah.
But he just takes the cheese up and he's biting it while looking at Eglair.
Now, Sigma, remember your manners. We've gone into full eating mode. The main dishes have been served. Beyonce, the prince are all eating, and everyone else is having a phenomenal time.
Fun question.
Yeah.
How long is this dinner? Is it at least an hour that we're here?
I will say you have been at the table now for half hour, 45 minutes. People are finishing up. You are assuming that dinner will be over within the next 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, it will be an hour for full dinner.
We just gotta hold it together until the necklace leaves the room.
She currently has the necklace on?
Beyonce has the necklace
Okay,
on.
cool.
At some point in dinner, they'll take the necklace off her and take it away to the gem room.
Mm-hmm.
And after that is when, it's game time.
Right.
Yeah.
So Sigmar is still trying to ascertain what her play is because we don't know.
Right.
All he knows is like that was our friend. Sigmar just wants to. He's gonna try to appeal to her.
Wow.
He's gonna visibly in front of her because he's seething a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna visibly in front of her, take a deep breath, and try to calm down. Egalier, would you consider us friends, family, even?
I believe if all works out well, we will be family quite soon, yes. Friends, no. let's be very clear.
Not surprising.
Yes.
Did Dabarella hear that?
Oh yeah, you're right there. You and I, Sigmar, have a history in which you don't understand how the game is played, and I believe I do. You have made your intentions very clear that you don't want to play this game, so I would not consider us friends in that manner.
And that's always been our disconnect, right? Is that you see people as pieces in a game. What if we don't want to play with you?
Then you've already left me once. I know you don't want to play with me. I know you don't want to play the game, which is, again, why we're not friends.
Egalier, it's not just me that doesn't want to play your game. And like he's kind of like looking at the door where they took Domino Fantastic. Like there are other people that we care about who I don't think want to play your game. Even if Egalier doesn't know that Sigmar in particular knows him, she would know that Sigmar is virtuous enough to be like, we did that, and this is a person who has nothing to do with it.
Sure. Okay.
And
all
so
right.
she would still know that
That's
he's
fair,
like,
that's
well,
fair.
that's not fair.
You know, a lot of people do good in the world. Some people, bring hidden cultures back into society. Thank you for that, by the way. Some people save the world many times over. And there are some people who are known scoundrels and thieves, and sometimes the past catches up to them.
So how did you come across that dreadful thief who stole the jade homunculus?
We were doing some missionary work, some outreach to the fauna folk, and we were able to catch him after quite a daring heist that he was taking part in down in fauna folk territory. And after we captured him, we found in his possession the jade homunculus, and were able to put two and two together. And of course, now we've returned it to its rightful owner.
Interesting. What a story.
Well, oh, it really was.
Yeah. What if I told the story, Egalier?
Well, perhaps that would be a story to be told another night, Sigmar.
Tonight seems good.
No, I don't think tonight feels very good at all. We have quite a lot on after this, if you'll recall.
And sometimes a story only has as much weight as the storyteller.
Ooh, that was a good burn.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about that one. So, lovely meal.
So what's Beyonce doing at this point?
Queen Beyonce is done eating now, and Bendori gets up, out of his chair, and he's a halfling, so he's not quite as tall as a table, so he climbs up on the chair and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, it is time." And everyone just sits at attention. You see all guards. Like, if you could see their butt cheeks, they get tighter. Everyone is on high alert. It is time for the removal of the Quantic Reflection for its annual cleaning. We will see the gem of the kingdom again for the Moonlight Ball. And, Beyonce stands up and kind of just, has her arms like spread out, like just waiting. She's the queen. People will do this for her. As he makes that announcement, we see Becky show up. They all stand at attention. Everyone give me a perception check.
Wee. 15.
18.
18.
18.
9.
Grinderbin, you are so uncomfortable. You don't notice that Becky clocks all of you, and just like, fuck them so. You can see her seethe with anger. Bendori, comes over to Queen Beyonce and, maybe has climbs up on her throne a little bit, undoes, you see this necklace come off. There is a clear indent in her skin where the necklace sits. Your Majesty, we will see you again for the Moonlight Ball. And you just see her go, thank you, Bendori. Everyone, please enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you tomorrow for the Moonlight Ball. She bows, and all of them exit the room, including Prince Chesric, who is the last to leave, and is like, goodbye, everyone. Have a good time at the ball. Goodbye.
Ruben goes applaud, oh, that's nope.
No.
Guess that's not what we do here.
So they all, maybe? There we go. They all leave.
So there's a door up there.
There is another door up here, yes. If you were to make some assumptions, it probably leads to that same hallway that the other door does. They all take their leave, and everyone, as soon as Beyonce leaves, goes back to eating their delicious food. Oh, no.
All right. Well, are we ready?
So the dessert carts are brought in. All of the wait staff, they bring cakes and treats and pies.
Mortimer takes a single bite of the first treat and goes, oh, "What is this hogwash?"
And at that, forks drop.
Yes. No offense to our esteemed host, but I swear to you right now, I swear to any man in this room, I wager 1,000 pieces of gold that the personal chef of Waveland and Jami could produce something you would all agree is far more exquisite.
Oh yeah, she's way better than this.
These are the sorts of
Grinderbin's
things
saying
posh
that?
assholes do.
This is no good.
And you the man sitting next to the table is like, better than Beyonce's The Queen's Chef? There's no freaking way. That's the Queen's Chef, man. He's the best in all of Angundari.
I do not say my words lightly, sir. I place my money where my mouth is.
Don't tell anybody this. My cake was a little dry.
See?
No, but we can't say nothing.
Yeah, who's in this room of authority that would let us in there?
You're looking for Terrence Spoke Flipowski. He is head of all wait staff and house staff here at Kessel Susha.
Well, where is this man?
You lady. One of the wait staff. You get Terrence here right now. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll go with you. We want to talk to him directly. Come, Dabarella.
Yes. You. We'll bring us some cakes here. We'll have a tasting. Everyone will stay right here. We'll have a tasting.
Right, just double thumbs up to the Grinderbin and Sigma.
You walk by, you're going away, grabs the tail. He's like, "Don't leave me here with these people."
So Dabarella and Mortimer whisk off with one of the servers to the kitchen. Mm-hmm. You find yourself in this hallway. This hallway is kind of would be left and north, of where the dining room is. This server takes you down, right this way to the kitchen. I'll show you right where we're going, and starts very hurriedly heading down this hallway. And what you clock is a massive door and 2 armed guards on each side, and if you can see, you can, and even more guards in a little waiting room area. This is something that is exactly like what Pikeworth described, and in an area that he described. Okay. So on your way to the kitchen, you clock what is very clearly the vault.
Okay, then.
And this service, right this way. I'll take you right to the kitchen. I'm so sorry. I didn't know the cake was dry, or you're making a better cake. I don't know what's going on. Please don't fire me or have me killed.
Well, we'll see.
And then we'll cut back to the dining room.
Okay, so you want to have an aside with Egalir.
Yeah, like she needs to be filled into some of what we're doing.
Yeah, maybe you three
it's-
could go and have a walk.
So that we can essentially elicit her help.
Why would we want Egalir's?
Because Egalir has no interest in Beyonce becoming an all-powerful whatever. Like she doesn't know what's going
Yeah,
on
she
there.
doesn't want the Azamar cities taken over by the humans.
Ooh, okay. Well, I agree with that. I'm not sure we want to clue her in on it.
It's a situation where we don't have a choice. Like the situation keeps getting worse. Egalir is the only pseudo-friendly face in the room. Like she's pissing off Sigmar, but like he needs to use her.
Sigmar, it looks like you have something on your mind. How about you and I, probably the only Asimars here in the castle? Why don't we go out to the courtyard? The moonlight would be
Yes.
good for
Why
us.
don't we go out to the courtyard?
Wonderful.
Grinderbin, you want to come with?
I love nothing more. Immediately stand up and grab my crafted out of, I guess, food and silverware tools.
Oh, you sneaky bugger.
In case I need them, I now have them.
Oh, is that why you asked if you've been there for an hour? Oh, you sneaky fuck!
I made tools.
Nice. So you find yourself in one of the many outdoor courtyards in Castle Sasha. This is the Cornell Garden. Lots of flowers and statues, a large fountain. It appears to be empty of guards or like every once in a while you might see like a server or a noble crossing by, but it appears to be relatively empty as most people are inside preparing for the ball.
Grinderbin's gonna just once outside be like, I gotta say, like, I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot more respect for you. You put up with stuff like that just all the time?
It can be exhausting sometimes.
Exhausting.
Yes.
There was, like, that was a literal hell.
There are benefits, Grinderbin.
But they can't be that good.
As long as those benefits include stepping on every person who's ever tried to be your friend.
Yeah, I'm not really into that.
Now, Sigmar, I think I have furnished you quite well with gifts, and you seem to be doing very well in Westage. Just because I might have tried to sell you down the river at one point doesn't mean that we're, enemies.
Well, what you mean? You've been doing good in Wested because of what he's done.
I mean, I'd like to think I helped a little bit with the gifts I gave you after, the job you did for me.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. so Sigmar's saying, like, listen,
Yes.
like, we don't see eye to eye, but even you can understand, and he's being hush-hush about this.
Yeah.
You want what's best for the Asamar, right?
Correct.
How is helping Beyonce become an all-powerful leader of a warlord army best for the Asamar?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, did Egalir, the all-powerful, all-knowing, not know that Beyonce's planning a ritualistic, moonlight-powered ceremony that's going to resurrect an army of autonomous robots that's basically take over all of Vestige? Did you not know that?
Angondari.
Angandari?
What? You know quite well that the Jade Homunculus has no power in
This
it.
isn't about the Jade Homunculus.
Then tell me what you're talking about.
I
what's
just
the name of
clearly
the-
said a robot army under the castle.
I need more information than that. That's literal gibberish to
I'm not
me.
sure I trust you.
Fair?
The quantum reflection.
Yes.
It's a gem of immense power. This
Yes,
ceremony,
it's what makes Beyonce very powerful
Yeah,
and it gives her
yeah.
her life. Yes, of course.
we visited Destiny's Keep. What? We talked to Beyonce's sister and the former king.
You met Latavia?
They were banished from the castle
Yes.
because he saw the future, and Beyonce unleashes a horde of robots.
That sounds silly. Okay, hold on. Latavia should be long dead.
Oh,
No.
he should be. He's not.
In fact, there's a chance he could be on his way here at some point.
Yeah,
but that's kind of
probably.
a different conversation.
Look,
What do you mean there's a chance he... No. This might be very important. Please specify, why could he be on his way here?
He kind of freed
okay,
his-
why is not important.
Why
right
is
now.
very important.
No, the important thing is what's gonna happen if he tries to cross that barrier.
Grinderman, and she looks around and just double checks. Grinderman, the why is very important. Not many people know this, but my spies within the castle have given me information that when Queen Beyonce's necklace is removed, when the gem is removed from her body, a lot of her power goes with the gem. If Latavia is on his way here, that would mean that the magical barrier that's holding him back wouldn't be working because the gem isn't on Beyonce. Tell me why he would be on his way here. If this is some theory of yours that he might be on his way here, then I'm not going to take credence. If he is on his way here, we might need a battle plan.
We may have kidnapped his daughter.
We did not kidnap.
I
She
mean,
came
he-
very willing. In fact, we helped her escape.
He might not see it that way, is all I'm getting at.
Wait a second. How do you not know any of this?
What do you mean?
Didn't you bug Moped?
Of course, but I haven't been scrying. He's of no use to me anymore. He was at your bar.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's been...
One moment we need her to be a devious bitch.
As far as I knew, he was tending bar at your restaurant. Why would I scry on that? That would be a waste of my power.
Check in on your spies.
Pouring beer?
Actually, we have a selection of cocktails.
Don't you?
I'm sorry. Okay. You have one of his daughters.
We don't. We just helped rescue her.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
one of his
she's
daughters
here.
is on
She's
a.
not
she's not
here.
here. She's someplace safe.
Yeah,
Don't
she's
worry
safe.
about it.
You see her, like, she is no longer making eye contact with either of you. She is staring at the ground. Wheels are spinning.
You're here for plans. What was your plans?
You saw my plan.
That was it? I don't believe that.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was it? That was it?
Yeah, that was
You
it.
mean returning a precious item under the guise of someone else who I know didn't steal it, so I could make an alliance with the most powerful wizard in this land? Oh, that's it. Fuck you.
There's the Aguilera I grew up with.
It's refreshing to see this side.
Oh no, this is her like
Like
she-
dropping the whole politics.
Yes, she is starting to like realize the very real danger she is in.
First time, Grinderman is like, okay, I think I get her now. All right, I'm on board.
I had a very good plan, and I assumed you would be up on it.
Okay.
What do you mean?
would we be
Why would
up
we
on
know
it?
your plans?
Because I told Mortimer this ages ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm looking at Grinderman now. Like
You're like, I think
Mortimer
Mortimer
knew.
left us out of the loop.
he knew
He knew.
that she was gonna use Domino.
Well, of course I would. He's one of the most well-known criminals in Angandari.
Criminal is my friend.
How do you know Domino Fuentes? Like she is blowing a lid. We're gonna cut away for a moment. So the server ushers you to the kitchen. Everyone, this is. I'm sorry.
Sir Mortimer of House Jarmy and Dabarella, the chef.
This is Sir Mortimer and Dabarella of House Jarmy. They are authorized to utilize any part of the kitchen. Please help them in any way possible.
You, clear a space. Clear a space. We don't want you stealing our secret recipes. Oh, come on, Dabarella, what do you need? At least this is your area of
thank you.
expertise.
Yes. I'll need some sugar and
sugar.
some flour.
Oh, some flour,
some lovely spices,
spices.
and some butter and some of the sweetest
Just load
milk
them into
you
my
got.
arms. I'll take them over to her.
Yeah, and so they start you see, and it is a team, obviously there's just a couple in here, but you see a team of kitchen helpers, you see dishwashers, everyone is, of course, anything, Jarmy, I don't know that name, but sure. Oh, wait, I think I've heard of that one. That's an old name.
Okay.
So, handing you all
I've got
sorts
the
of shit.
ingredients. I put them on the counter in front of Dabarella.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now clear a space. Clear away.
Oh, of course.
Get on with your own duties. We've got it here.
We were gonna watch. Okay, no, that's fair. And they start.
Okay.
They start just chopping vegetables. Like a couple of them do. Like
When Dabarella starts working her magic, Mortimer's going to stand behind her and then, very sotto voce, whisper into an ear, "Are we clear on the plan?"
I think so.
Talk me through it.
She is just so enraptured in making the cookie dough. She's like, oh, I'm happy. I'm in my element.
All right, so Dabarella gets a bacon.
She gets bacon.
Give me a check of your choosing that you can add your proficiency bonus to, and let's see how quickly and deliciously you can bake some goods. I'm okay with any kind of bullshit, but what I will say is these are the cookies you are making. And so that means it's going to be a very special roll.
Yep.
In our Dice Envy Dice Cam, because you only have one shot to bake these cookies, so let's see how good you do. What kind of bullshit roll are you going to ask for here?
I want a bullshit for athletics because this is something that is needing to be done quickly with not just agility but grace, and a level of finesse that needs to command this room.
Yes.
And all of this is just to say I have a +7 in it, and that's why I want to use it.
No, you are absolutely correct. Like one, baking is a full body activity. You are trying to do it quickly, and you want to do it with a flair to impress all of the other people to prove your nobility. I will accept an athletics roll, please. Come and do a very
I think
special
this
roll.
might be the first athletics check we've done in the entire series, and I'm so excited.
So
very special.
So you add 7 for athletics and you add 4 for proficiency, because this is baking. 7 plus 4
Wait.
is 11.
Wait, I'm going to give you bardic inspiration as well.
All right, Dabarella, very special roll. How good are those cookies?
Hey,
Yes!
that'll work.
Those are some good cookies.
Add a D8. Make him even better.
I mean, unless you think you're going to have another roll later that you might need.
Well, no. She might need the convince roll.
need it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I
All right.
do want to hold on to this.
That is a 30.
Yeah, I think
That's an impossibly good.
That is an
that's fine.
so
Impossible cookie.
you are. What?
I'm tired of playing my favorite tabletop RPGs as one of the old boring races. I don't want those generic, store-brand backstories. I want to roll a character with a bit more character. Well, Roll for Combat is here to help with their incredible new book, Battle Zoo Ancestry's Classic Creatures, which gives you the power to create the character of your dreams. Dig into 12 unique playable monster races in this beautifully printed, massive, hard-cover book filled with in-depth descriptions, abilities, lore, and more. Send that dusty old dwarf right back to the mines and live out your isekai fantasy by becoming an actual intelligent weapon that you wield yourself. Or you could let a friend grab you instead. Teamwork. Put that elf back on the shelf and become a sentient dungeon, complete with traps, treasures, and a living avatar. You could even put an end to the age of man and become a shape-shifting mimic. You know, those things that gave you trust issues ever since you were eaten by one in Dark Souls? Ooh, that could be you. Click the link below or head on over to battlezoo.com to secure your copy of Battle Zoo Ancestry's Classic Creatures today and become the life of your adventuring party.
Ooh, that's all right.
Is it good?
It didn't fall down, so that's good.
Not quite a nat 20, but I'll take a 19.
A 30 total, I feel like is
Yes.
She's been waiting for this moment.
so good.
Dabarella, you are moving through this kitchen with a speed and grace unseen. Like these servers, have been told not to watch, and they can't help it. Like you are throwing dough in the air, mixing a bowl, then catching that dough, folding it, cut it. You are cutting out the cookies. You don't have a knife. You're using your claws.
Oh,
Right? And then the gingerbread man fall, you are whipping up frosting. They are in the oven. They're out of the oven.
Well, while everyone's distracted, Mortimer's going to pick his moment to go to a spot where no one can see him.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, they should.
When
be
he's setting up the trolley
raptured.
next to her as
The
well.
show that Dabarella is putting on, everyone, they are drooling, mouth agape,
Okay.
Good work.
He sets.
they were right.
So Mortimer set up the trolley next to where she's cooking.
Yes.
He's going to dip into this side area.
Sure, and
just
we'll-
to break line of sight with everyone.
And we'll say this is classic heist trolley. It has a tablecloth over it, so you can very easily duck underneath the tablecloth.
invisibility cloak up,
Invisibility cloak up.
collar.
Your gingerbread men come out perfectly. Pristine. They are frosted. They are glistening. You take a taste as any good chef would. You impress yourself.
While everyone's appreciating that, Mortimer sneaks into the trolley while everyone's still got eyes on her.
Dabro, because you know the plan, you definitely notice a little flap in the trolley. You notice the flap in the trolley, so you know Mortimer is under there.
Deborah smiles to herself. She's very just happy that at this point everything's going reasonably smoothly. She's just quite happy with her cookies, just happy with herself. At which point, just pop down to grab out Toasty.
Don't worry, I got it. Ah!
Good. Now remember, you have to be quiet and wait until the right moment to be a little bit naughty.
So you tuck Toasty cinnamon buns amongst all of the other very similar looking gingerbread cookies, put the lid on it.
Is it safe to assume that we have like 2 trays?
You can. You have a full kitchen in front of you. You can do whatever you want
To
here.
make sure the con goes as planned, I want to make sure that we have like 2 and then make sure that there's the one that has Toasty on it and then one that doesn't.
You can have 2 trays of cookies, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. So you start wheeling that out into the hallway. Cut back to the courtyard as Eggelier's just absolutely a broken woman. We have to leave.
No,
we have to
cannot
leave.
We cannot leave.
The rumors that we have heard about the Witches of Destiny's Keep lead me to believe that they are quite powerful beings.
And guess what? They're on our side. Well, at least one of them's on our side right now. So I think it's in your best interest to just follow our lead for once.
Took a dog.
Betty.
She's here.
Betty's on our side.
Betty's on your side.
Yeah.
Where is Betty?
No,
In a
no,
safe place.
no.
Is
I'm not
Bet-
telling you. I'm not
Okay,
telling you.
okay,
And I'm not going to lie because I'm bad at it.
I know.
So I'm not going to
That's
answer any
fair.
questions.
But you believe that Latavia will come in this direction?
No,
Oh, you don't?
but it's very possible.
Son of a bitch.
Okay,
We
so
don't
here's the thing.
know for sure. There is a possibility.
You have spies. You're worried about Latavia coming down here.
Yes.
Okay, you have a network of spies.
That's true.
You can contact them like right now, right? Like you have
Generally speaking, that takes days or weeks because we go through archaic forms of communication.
You can't scry on them like you do moped.
I only have so many scry spells.
How many do you have?
Right now, I don't have any scries on my spies. Yeah. Because I was working on a different thing right now with Beyonce, so all of my spells are going in that favor right now.
Big surprise, that different thing was stupid.
She's gonna take a swing at you. Okay, she is proficient in unarmed attacks. So Dex is +2, proficiency is +3, so this is +5. What's your armor class?
14 last I checked.
So she 100% takes a swing at you.
We're just
Yep.
like, stop.
You're like, this is not okay.
Okay.
Can you do you have any of your spies in the keep right now?
I do. I would prefer not to out them as my spies.
All right, fine. Do you have any outside the castle, still within the city walls?
Yes.
Okay, go and contact them. Tell them to contact whoever they need to and set up a patrol between here and Destiny's Keep. That way, if Latavia starts moving,
Yes.
Latavia, wild dude. Who knows what's gonna happen with that?
And what do we mean by wild dude?
If they see a big red oozy thing coming towards the castle with a person in it,
Like hella jelly.
hella jelly,
Mad
so much
skulls.
jelly. Yeah, lots of those. Probably talking about Florida.
She just screams.
Your grand plan was to be besties with Queen Beyonce.
My grand plan was to form an alliance with the most powerful human wizard in Ungandari. Yes, so we could, not be in a war.
Well, regardless of that, she was going to start a war anyway, it seems like. So I think you should forget about being friends with her and help us save the world from her.
Tell me what you know. Unfortunately for me, I believe you.
We haven't always seen eye to eye. But thank you. I think we could actually work together and have it benefit not just us, but like the collective all of us.
I have agreed to help you. Let's not start with this hippie bullshit.
There she is.
Yeah. Yeah, she's back.
I take my leave. I will be back. I will find you when I come back.
Just timetable.
Just-
what how long do you think? Probably.
Fucking fuck, Grinderbin.
I just want to know if it's
I have
3
to-
a.m. Should I be worried?
I have to find my network of spies within the... I will be back.
Okay.
And she leaves.
Could her spies get our weapons to us?
Yes, I was able to sneak in my weapons. You didn't try to sneak in your weapons?
Yes. No.
Sigmar, always bring a weapon. I can retrieve your weapons. Where are they?
Yeah, it'll tell her where Betty is.
You could just snag a bow from someone else and sneak that in. You just do that.
You're in a castle. Go find an armory.
I guess we could do that.
Fucking fuck. She leaves. She leaves. You hear her cursing as she goes down the hallway.
This is my favorite interaction we've had with her.
It's pretty good.
Grinderbin and Sigmar.
Yes.
Perception check.
Shoot.
+3. 22?
22.
Nice. I got a 10.
Okay, Grinderbin, you are enjoying the Egalier Cuss Factory show.
Great. I love it.
That's all you are paying attention to. Sigmar,
Thank you for paying attention.
the trained warrior. Sigmar, the trained warrior, seeing Egalier react to the danger that is coming up, you take a survey of the situation. You are in an outdoor area. This is a courtyard in a castle, and so you can even see some of the rooftops. What you notice on one of the rooftops is a hooded figure. After Egalier leaves, the hooded figure jumps down from the roof next to the fountain, and the cloaked figure unsheathes 2 knives.
Are they
Some weapons for you.
are they looking at us or
They are looking directly at you and Grinderbin, and now we're gonna cut back. All right, so we're gonna cut back to the hallway near the guards. Mortimer, you're going to be in the scene even though you are hiding under the cart. Your character is there because I don't have a cart. So Dabarella, you have a cart full of cookies, and Mortimer is there under the cart.
Dabarella does the plan. She walks towards the doors with the cart.
The guards clock a tabaxi in a princess dress, pushing a cart full of cookies, and you definitely see one of them like, "Hello, can I help you?"
Oh, hello. Okay, so, we were just having dessert out in the dining hall, and, like, a couple of people, they weren't too impressed. They didn't think it was very good. And so I'm a cook, and apparently I'm a pretty good one. So anyway, there's this big hullabaloo, and everyone took me into the kitchen, and I've made some treats, and I was just gonna take them back to everyone, but everyone in the kitchen really, really liked them. But if you would like to try some beforehand, and are there people in the door behind you?
I'm sorry, that was a whole lot of words. I think you need to move along.
Oh, I have some cookies. Do you want to try the cookies?
I mean, I'm kind of hungry. Give me some sort of charisma check. So any sort of charisma check. I just want it like
And
basically
remember,
this
you've
is
got bardic inspiration.
this is going to gauge how trustworthy they think you are.
Let's go persuasion.
Okay.
17.
17.
These cookies do smell good.
You don't look too dangerous. We could have a cookie. And then, the other goes like, I like a cookie. Yeah. And then you hear like one of the guards down the hallway go like, it's almost like cookies. Almost like cookies. And so they all gather around, these guys all gather around your cart here, and they all take a, my God. These are the best cookies I've ever had, I think.
Dabrella is just blushing. Like, this is the most people have eaten her food. Like, people are praising it. Like, she really doesn't know what to do with it. Like she's very, very happy.
Do old Tabaxi cook this good? Because I tell you what, this is the best cookie I've ever had. I've never met a Tabaxi before. Apologies.
Yeah.
They're all eating a cookie. They've all taken only one cookie. Miss, this is the best cookie. Do you have a place that I can buy these? Because I would pay my money for these cookies.
Well, I'm kind of working on that. I like to share. Like, friendship is really important. Do you have any other friends that maybe want to try some first?
Oh, Timothy. Another guard is in the guard. Where is it? Oh, cookies. Oh, great. Yeah. So Timothy goes, oh, yeah, these are great cookies. These are great cookies.
What about in that door there?
What about it?
Are there anyone in there that you'd like to share the cookies with? That one.
How about a nat 6? How about a nat 6?
Close.
I think they would like some cookies, actually. But Miss, listen, these are some fantastic cookies, but you can't, you're not allowed in that room.
Oh, that's okay.
I could take some cookies, I could take the tray of cookies into them.
To make it easier for you, take the whole cart.
Wait a minute. I should do my due diligence and make sure that there's only cookies in this cart. But you're right, that would be easier for me. So I'm just going to lift up this skirt right here, make sure there's no one hiding underneath.
Of course.
Yep, looks good to me. Natural 6. That's what we get for a natural 6.
I just really want to see the himbos, Jack. That's all I want.
I'll take these in there if you would like, but I'm going to grab another one for me if you don't mind.
Sure, and she'll let me pick one for you though, and she'll pick like one that's not toasted.
Sure.
Just to make sure that Toasty is still like.
From the baker herself. Ooh. And the other guys are like, break me off that hand right there. Oh, I'll take the leg. Oh, yeah. Not like they're all sharing their cookies. And the guards are like filled with this like child, like, oh, we got cookies. Hey. Like they are not doing their jobs very well. Mortimer is the cart now.
Yes.
So this guard is going to, take a big old key out of his armor, like, clunk, chink. Take a second key, clunk, chink. Take a third key, clunk, chink, chink, chink. All right, there we go. And so he brings Mortimer into the first door. Like, I'll be right back now.
While this guard is sorting out all the airlocky stuff,
Yeah.
Mortimer will very quietly take out the replica necklace. He will also take out the poison needle. And he's going to work it into the replica necklace in a point where it will scratch anyone who wears it.
Well, you know what I need here, don't you?
Sleight of hand.
I need some sort of dexterity check to make sure that you don't prick yourself. Now, we have said that this is an incredibly deadly poison. You know what we're going to need here?
I think we know what we need.
We need a very special dice roll in our Dice Envy box because this could literally kill you.
Imagine.
Dead Mortimer under the cart.
What can I do to make this safer?
I don't know. This is your plan.
Can I do something to give myself advantage? Just to just wrap my hand in like my blazer pocket?
You are curled up under a... You are not in ideal handling pointy things condition, so I will not give you advantage.
Is it worth risking your own life?
This is what's going through Mortimer's head. Like, you are ready to enact your plan here. Roll it.
Mage hand. Can I use Mage hand to hold the needle in place?
Can I throw one wrinkle in this?
Yes.
Mage Hand requires somatic components.
Does it require vocal components?
Oh, I'm sorry, vocal. That's what I meant. It's vocal instrument.
Oh, and we've used vocal. So like somatic is, that's just a twiggle of the fingers. But it does require a vocal component, which means you would have to say something. Ooh, drama.
He's gonna do it.
I'm going to roll without the mage hand.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
9, so 18.
Oh, that is not super high, but
That beats my DC.
oh,
Mortimer lives.
Yay! Beyonce might not.
An 18 is good.
I want to specify it would want the needle to scratch whoever wears it, not whoever like messes with the clasp.
Absolutely.
Well, that's phase Ocelot Alpha of Mortimer's private plan.
Right.
It's out of the way. Now that we just have to get the rest of the plan out of the way.
So as you are doing that, the guard wheels you into the gem room. Hey, all you imbos, look what I got here. And he lifts up both of the things and he sees the cookies and all the himbos are like, oh, dude, yeah, we shine up the gem, pretty hungry. Let's cut back to,
boy.
Oh boy.
let's cut back to the courtyard. Grinderbin, Sigmar, a hooded figure jumps down from the roof, brandishes 2 knives,
I hope you were using those to clean the gutters.
and starts walking towards you.
All right, so Sigmar is gonna kind of instinctively like try to guard Grinderbin and back him up back towards the entrance of the hall. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say to the hooded figure, like, "Hey, who's there?"
It does not respond.
Grinderbin, go. I want us to run back towards the hall.
Okay, great. So you are heading back into the hall.
I want to get back to where there's at least some other
Guards.
person.
Sure.
Right.
Both of you give me some sort of dexterity check. Any sort of
That is not
dexterity.
good. That is very bad.
It's not a nat 1.
So can I give you acracrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Any sort of
So,
dexterity.
9.
4.
Oh my god. Well,
Quite a bit better.
that's quite a bit better than both of you's. This like over here would be like kind of the hallway back into the castle. So you are right there and this figure is right
Close the distance.
So this hooded figure is right up on top of you and Sigmar it's going to take a slash at you.
Can I use my dwarven hand as a shield?
100%. So it swings a dagger at you, bounces off of the hand. And are you both continuing to run?
Yeah, I think we're right at the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
While we're running, if there are people in there, Sigmar knows that he's in a unfriendly place.
Yeah.
But he is under the guise of Grinderbin's head of security.
Yes.
I want him to yell out, "We've got an assassin here! They're going after Waveland and Jarmy."
Very nice. Sigmar, give me a perception check.
11.
11. You and Grinderbin run in and you yell, and there are guards there. An assassin, and they come running out. And see nothing.
They don't see anything?
And you look back, and the cloaked figure is gone.
Hold on. In that moment, what weapons do the guards have?
You see, some of them have pikes. Some of them have swords and shields. Some have pikes.
Would I be able to take a sword from the guard, like in a defensive manner? Like, I take a sword and I'm pointing it towards where I just said an assassin was.
If you're going to try to take a sword from a palace guard,
but they also were like, "Hey,
You could just demand one.
Just be like, yeah, you could. I would think
all right,
demand.
fair." He's like, "I need a sword. Someone's trying to kill."
just get behind us. Get behind us. That's what we're here for. Don't you worry.
That's what I'm here for. I need a weapon.
I'm a court member. You need to give him a weapon.
We understand who you are, Sir Jarmy. We have been.
I don't see you giving him a weapon.
Oh yeah.
I'm rolling persuasion.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one. We have direct orders from the Queen not to let people have weapons. That's kind of like number 1 rule. Don't give people weapons.
I tried 12.
Yeah, that's not going. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it.
While you're pointing that out, and this person immediately disappeared,
You don't see the person. Yeah.
I'm going to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
Ooh. A good thing you had that.
I see invisible objects.
Okay. Great. You see nothing.
Okay.
Dang.
So we turn around,
Yeah,
nothing's there.
nothing's
the guards
there.
are alerted.
Yep, and they're all like,
I'll tell you, be like, all right, I don't see him.
All right, so
is
Sigmar,
there an assassin?
I want to do a perception check, and I want to use one of my passive abilities, Meticulous Observer. It says I can,
I think you get advantage.
gain advantage on a perception or investigation check.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
17.
Perception was +3.
Yeah, 20.
20.
Full investigation mode. What you see, part of the roof that you first noticed the figure is damaged in a way. Like perhaps when they jumped off of it, they damaged that part of the roof. You definitely notice like some damage here where it landed, and you notice heavy scratch marks in the stone floor in front of you, as if they moved rather quickly to get out of sight. As if they were very heavy.
Like they were made of metal.
So I want to basically CSI this whole situation.
Yes.
To Grinderbin, of course, and the guards as well. Like, look, there's scuff marks here. Something really heavy left in a hurry.
What?
They first attacked us from the roof.
Oh yeah, we see that now.
I see the indentation.
Look at you pointing that out. Oh, and the scratch mark. Oh,
I want every guard in the vicinity out in this courtyard.
yes, sir. We'll go get the backup. We'll get them right here. We'll get all the. Oh, if we go in the crib of the queen. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If Wavelindin dies in this castle,
Listen, no offense to Waveland. If there's an assassin here, the queen could die too. So yeah, we're way up on it.
Perish the thought.
We would hate if an assassin took out the queen. Don't worry, we're on top of that.
yeah, you get on top of that.
I see now that there is a real threat, and he hands you his sword. It's a short sword. It's just a standard short sword.
I'm proficient in short sword.
Oh well, then he's like, I'm sorry for not trusting you. You know, you said there's assassin. We didn't see anybody. We're not supposed to give people swords, but you seem like a good fella who knows what's going on. Here's the sword.
Right. I want anyone who finds anything else about this to report directly to me.
We know exactly where you're staying. We'll get you all the info.
Got it.
So you make your way in. You get a sword, and all of a sudden
I can hide it because it's a short dagger, right? I don't want the guards know I'm armed, but I don't need the rest of the people to know.
Oh,
Put it in your.
Like, yeah, it's like it's yeah.
Well, I guess he's like, you want a dagger?
Well, no, he gave me a short sword.
Yeah, but he's saying, like, oh, do you want a dagger? Are you more comfortable with the dagger? I'll take the short sword.
I'll
back.
take both. Thanks.
So and he gives you like the scabbard and everything,
Right.
the belt.
Okay, so
So
now I
he's
have both.
all right, there you go. There, yeah,
Nice.
fine. All right.
I do feel more comfortable.
All right. So now we cut back.
Can I just say, team honesty.
Well done.
it
That
works.
was.
We did nothing but tell the truth.
Yeah.
We're bluffing our asses off. You're like, the truth will set us free.
Okay, back with the gems. Mortimer,
Yes.
you are under a cart.
Yes.
All right. What you hear is the guards enjoying cookies. And so when did you tell Cinnamon Toasty Buns to start the chaos?
Once everyone had one.
Did you tell him to do the plan where he goes for the
Yes.
necklace and brings it through the car?
Yes.
All of the himbos start gathering around Mortimer, the cart that is Mortimer. Once again, a reminder
I'm
that
feeling a little intimidated by these very burly men all around me.
We've
all
seen this
seen-
before.
yeah, we've all seen. Omar's already planning. Look at him. Look at him. He knows.
No.
He knows that Mortimer's ending up on a couch. Okay, yeah, so all the himbos have one, and so Toasty Cinnamon Bun all of a sudden sprouts up and goes, "Hey! Ooh, I was undercooked, I guess. Whee!" And starts jumping around, very much surprising all the himbos. Why don't you give me, for Toasty Cinnamon Buns, who has his own stats, give me any sort of dexterity check, any of your choosing.
11.
An 11. Great, yeah, so he starts running around Mortimer from under the cart. What you hear is like coins, like gold coins, like hitting the floor. And he's like, oh, what's this? Clang, clang, clang. And the himbos are like, hey, dude, no, don't do that. Oh, I gotta shine that up later. And the guy go, what the hell's happening to these cookies? Bang, ching, clang. Oh! So now what I need from Toasty Cinnamon Buns is some sort of like a perception or investigation check as he is running around. He is not running around terribly fast, so now can he recognize the necklace that you told him to grab?
It's common knowledge what the necklace is, though,
100%.
right?
Yeah, so you would have briefed Toasty Cinnamon
Yeah.
Bun on what. So this is a very low
Okay.
barrier. I just want to make sure he doesn't nat 1 it
Yeah.
and bring Mortimer something else. Or he nat 20s it and does bring Mortimer something else.
Ooh.
Oh. 17 plus 3, unnat 20.
Unnatural 20. He starts playing this up like there's a larger gem encrusted object. What's this? Throws it. Dude, don't do that. No, I got. What's this? And like he's taking other items, so he's not going straight forward because he's a smart little cookie. And they are doing their darndest to catch him. But with a natural 10, they are not doing very well at that. Oh, dude, whoa! Clocks the necklace. Grabs the, oh, this looks expensive. Oh, dude. I need that back. That's like our whole job here. Okay, come and get me. Makes a beeline for the cart, slips under the cart.
Quick change, sleight of hand, swap the necklaces.
Quick change, swap the necklace is out the other hand. I'm not even going to make you roll for this.
Okay.
Like, there is so much chaos. Goes out the other side with what appears to be the same. Oh, I got it. It's a dude. One of these fuckers has got to roll.
We need him to be
Right.
grabbed now.
I get caught eventually.
It takes quite a long time, apparently, by the way.
Too good at his job.
Yeah, Mort was just going,
Do all the guards outside just hearing like,
It's an antechamber. There's two
doors,
sturdy
two big
walls in
doors.
between. So the guard, like Dabrella, you are outside with all the guards, and they're just like, oh, just tell us how you made them. These are so I mean, listen, I love my mum. She doesn't bake like this.
Well, let me just say, they're made with love.
Oh, you can feel it. You can taste it. Gum, gum, gum. And yeah, inside. And there we go. Finally, one of the himbos, I rolled a 17, finally. One of the himbos is able to grab Toasty Cinnamon Buns, dude, this is definitely not cool, and crushes him in his hand, like, oh. And you hear one of the himbos talk to the guard, like he comes back and he's like, thanks for the cookies, bro, but you probably shouldn't do that again. That was really effed up. And the guard's like, I gotta go. And the guard starts wheeling Mortimer out. Like, sorry, everyone, sorry. And all like, you can't see this, Mortimer, but what you feel is all the himbos are like, not cool, dude.
I feel like we're something like 3 for 3 on bullshit schemes paying off.
Fuck you and your bullshit schemes. All right.
best kind.
They're the best kind. So he wheels you back out and he like kind of comes back out, locks, locks all the doors, gets the cart back to you, Dabrella, and is like, they enjoyed it. They liked it a lot.
Oh, he doesn't.
I think, ma'am, your cookies were so delicious. I think one of them was a bit undercooked.
Oh no! Oh,
I'm sorry to-
I'm so sorry.
No, I know it's not your fault. They were so delicious. It was just one out of so many. But it got me in trouble a little bit.
I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
No, it's okay. I loved your cookies. They were so good. But like, I think they're all mad at me now.
Oh,
One of your cookies started jumping around and screaming.
Here, and she'll pick up another one and go,
have another one on the right.
Everyone's not jumping around. It's so good. Thank you, ma'am.
It's all right. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. I didn't know it's
I
not your
should. Thank you so much, though, for sharing the love. It's very important to do that. I should take the rest back to the party.
Okay, and when we're in a quiet corner and no one's looking,
Yeah, we'll say you're kind of like you're in a hallway. You
Yeah.
give a quick Dabrella, give a quick check, and everything seems to be all clear.
and Mortimer will slip out and stand and we'll give her the. And then go, right, well, now we've done messing around, let's get back to the party. Sorry it took me so long in the bathroom.
That's okay.
And so where are you? You're heading
what
back
we're going
to.
back to.
We're heading back to the party. We're going to complete the con. And
Okay.
Make sure and give the cookies to the nobles, I guess.
And so Sigmar and Grinderbin, what's your plan now?
Making a judgment call. He's gonna go around more bodies to like
Yeah.
be easier able to.
That's smart. Assassins
throw
don't strike when you're in a crowd.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they showed up when we were alone.
Yeah.
Clearly, they ran away as soon as we got near someone.
Okay.
We'll be safer in the.
So you're
party.
going to head back to the dining hall.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay, well, Mortimer's gonna march in full bluster mode. All right, people. Now let's put our money where our mouth is, literally. Wait till you get a bite of these.
And Dabarella is extending them out, so proud after everything that's just happened. She's fucking thrilled.
And all of the nobles start eating the cookies, and it's just like, there's no way these are better than Queen Beyonce. Where did you and like just descend? Like you are now surrounded by a sea of like, I'm gonna hire you. Do you do parties? My daughter is having a party. How can we hire you? Blah blah blah. Like you're getting offers to like cook for like be their house cooks. They're like have their money. Like I'll steal you away from the Jarmy. He's got and he's new money.
It's season 3. It's season 3 of, and all of Dabarella's dreams have like just come true. And she's like, "Fuck, I need to get new dreams." She's like, "I don't know what to do
Okay,
now."
well, that's happening. Mortimer will rejoin Grinderbin and Sigmar, and
Okay.
because he has a calculating brain, he will note the sudden absence of Egalir.
Yes.
Just go, where'd Egalir go?
And so
we are whispering, right?
Yeah.
These other
Yeah.
folks-
Yeah. Oh no.
They're
And
all distracted.
And all like what I'm saying is like literally everyone else in the room besides the guards, which are all at their posts, but all of the nobles are just surrounding Dabarella and eating cookies and praising. So yeah, the three of you can talk with relative secrecy.
Okay.
Egalier's not here anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, okay. So she's getting people she knows to check and see if Papa You Know Who believes the keeper is heading this way.
How much did you tell her?
Oh, we told her everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
How much is everything?
She also told us something that you were supposed to tell us.
Oh my goodness, what a surprise.
Mortimer, I felt like I was starting to trust you.
Maybe I've worked with you long enough to know that I'm not always sure I can trust you not to contain your emotions when these things happen.
Thought I did a good job, actually.
You did do a good job. She tried to hit him first.
Seriously?
Yeah, she took a swing.
Boy,
tried
you
to
must
punch her
have
right in the
really
face.
pissed her off. All right, I apologize for letting you know. I just, in my defense, let's just say I knew exactly how you'd react.
With a better understanding of what to do when we got here.
Yet you not filling us in on the plan makes the plan weaker. You taught me that.
Damn.
Shit.
All right, look, genuinely, I've had a lot on my mind lately.
All right, is there anything else happening?
All you need to know is that the plan went swimmingly. Textbook.
So no more surprises.
I've done good heists in my time. I'm putting this in my top 3. Everything went exactly according to plan.
Good. Because a very heavy assassin tried to kill us earlier.
Yeah, that also happened.
Really? Well, we know we're looking for clockwork soldiers, or the clockwork soldiers are involved in all this.
But
I'm worried some of
the
them might be
ceremony
active.
is what wakes them up. Like we couldn't have any up here now.
That's what
right?
would wake up the army.
Yeah.
Not necessarily what would wake all of them up, though.
They may have like already done a few test runs. We need to proceed very carefully, but an assassin on the grounds, as long as they don't kill us, is only a good thing for our underhanded schemes.
But they were clearly coming for us. Like they waited till Grinderbin and I were alone in a
Oh,
courtyard.
they were coming for you.
Like Egalier
Well,
was
we already
with us
we know
the
assassins.
whole time.
We know there are noble assassins after us.
Oh right, yeah, that was a thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's different if it's an assassin that's targeting us. Okay, we need to watch each other's backs, at least still the ball.
I don't know if I want you watching my back. And he,
It is true.
and then he walks back towards the
Although we
be
could
mean.
conceivably just not go to the ball because we've got what we came here for.
We
I
have
think
to
it's
make
gonna
sure
be
it
very
works.
suspicious if we don't show up to the ball after being here.
No, that's a point. In that case, I am carrying a very hot piece of stolen goods in my pocket right now, and we need to think of what to do with that.
Just the one?
Believe it or not, yes, just the one. I was in a trolley. There wasn't much opportunity.
We also need to deal with Domino Fantastic. Egalier said when she gets back, she'd help us.
Egalier walks back into the room.
That was way faster than
Yeah, yes. Oh, hello. Of course. Hello. Oh, yes, it was. It was rather fast. He's coming. We need to get out of here. And just at that moment, you hear horns in the distance. Warning horns blaring. And that's where we'll leave it. And that's where we'll leave it for this episode. Sure, you've got the gem, but now can you get out with your life? Hoo boy, hey, thanks for watching and or listening, everyone. We'll see you next time when we wrap this up in 2 episodes or less. Bye. Hey, y'all.
Hi.
We're here in Milwaukee shooting Adventurers Night together. Even though we are all in the same room, we're using Foundry VTT.
Foundry VTT, you say?
That's correct.
Wow.
We usually play on the internet using Foundry VTT. For my home game, we actually only use one monitor. Foundry works for all occasions.
Wow, it sounds more like Fundry DVTT. Wow, it sounds more like Fundry TTV. Nope.
Foundry VTT.
Wow.
Math makes me nervous.
That comes across.
But luckily, thanks to Foundry VTT, even though we're in person and we're using physical dice, I don't have to do it. It's still calculated in the game, and that makes my life a lot easier.
Well, I like how you can see your character actually literally in the room they're supposed to be in, lying flat on their back, apparently, judging by the camera angle.
There's a ton of community-made modules, including one that I've seen that gives you an isometric viewpoint.
I like that I don't have 5 character sheets. No, 6 character sheets in front of me for my attributes, inventory, features, spellbook, effects, and biography. It is all on one little thing, and I can use them as tabs within one character sheet and keep all of that organized.
It's great for organization.
It really is, because I am a mess.
So thanks, Foundry VTT, for sponsoring
Foundry
Adventures.
VTT?
That's right. If you want to check it out, go to Foundry.
FoundryVTT.com.